What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Classic WoW video for Season of Discovery. Now, today we're talking about an absolutely busted and broken gold farm that only hunters can do. I know, I just lost about 95% of you guys right there. Actually no, half the population is hunters anyway, so I lost half of you guys, but only hunters to my knowledge can do this. Maybe if some huge brain person out there can find out how to do it on a different class, then go for it, but to my knowledge it's a hunter farm, it's absolutely broken. You can get an item that currently sells for between 20 and 40 gold every 5 minutes. Well, actually, how often you get it kind of depends. You can get 3 of them in 1 minute and then wait for respawns. You can get 1 every 5 minutes. It really depends. And you also might have to layer swap a little bit to min-max the gold per hour here from this farm. This one is absolutely broken though. Before I get into it, I do want to say this specific video and all of my gold making videos are available in early access to everyone who's purchased my I was about to say Dragonflight, Season of Discovery Gold Making Guide, which is linked down below in the video description and also the pinned comment. This is a fully-fledged guide that I've made for gold making in Classic WoW. It's 134 pages long, has more than 50 different gold farms, including investments, gold farms, gold making with professions, without professions, what to buy, what to sell. It's basically all the information that I've personally gathered over the years for gold making put into one place. So when you get to level 40 in phase 2 and you think to yourself, where do I go and farm? Well, this document shows you exactly where to go and farm. It gives you examples, why you want to farm there, what you're farming for. It's the perfect place to find everything in one place. In addition to that, you get access to a private Discord server, which is where I'm sharing early access videos. So far, we've had 18 early access videos in Season of Discovery, and this is only in phase 1. If we have 18 more in phase 2, well, you're getting a lot of value for the bucks you're paying. Just my way of giving back to you guys. So not only are you getting the actual guide, you're getting early access to videos and sometimes exclusive videos as well that is only uploaded to you guys when you have access to them. In addition, you get all the future updates sent to you for free on email, and we also have updates going out on Discord as well. If that sounds like something you want to get and you want to min-max your gold making and support me at the same time, once again, the links will be down below. And now let's talk about what we're doing here. So there's a reason why I'm currently in Beauty Bay. The farm actually takes place in Strangleton Vale at level 25, yeah, I know. And we are farming for Cortello's Riddle. Yeah, a level 25 quest gathered on the boat, which has mobs between level 40 and 47. I think the highest level boss is level 47. Now, don't let those levels discourage you. We're not killing them, we're not doing anything here. We're avoiding combat as much as we can. There are a couple of times where you want to go into combat to get the riddles, and I'll try to show you the locations that I personally know about when doing the farm as well. As you can see, it's a unique item, but the second I send this to my bank character, I can farm another one, which means if you have 10 characters like me, then you can farm 10 riddles, and you have those for phase 2. It's a level 35 quest that starts a quest chain that I believe gives about 13,000 experience for doing the whole chain, and they're in like high level 30s to mid level 40 zones, so you can just do that quest during your phase 2 leveling and get a bunch of experience, and you can pre-farm or purchase this item right now on the auction house. Now the thing is, not a lot of people know that number 1, these can be farmed, and number 2, they can be sold. So I think the second this is more common knowledge, people are going to go out and farm, the price is going to drop. You can probably buy them for about 5 gold or something close to phase 2, but even then, if it's 5 gold per riddle, and you can right now farm 10 riddles per hour, just put that out, that is 50 gold per hour in farming riddles, which is kind of a really interesting and unique farm. So once again, you can see the min buyout on my server is 20 gold and the region market value average is 41 gold per riddle, and I currently have one. I'm also going to send it to my bank just to show you that once again, it is sendable, mailable, tradable, and also auction houseable. It's only unique, so you can carry one of them. So on your bank, for example, when you're putting them on the auction house, you have to go to your mailbox, loot 1 riddle, go to the auction house, put it up, and then go back to your bank and loot 1 more. You can only have 1 riddle per character at any time. So just gonna send this away right now, and then let's talk about how to do the farm and everything else. Before that though, I do want to give a massive shout out to Foobar. which is how I actually found out about this, and he covers this as part of his phase 2 prep, and I just want to highlight the gold making potential here, because the gold making potential from this item is absolutely disgusting, but Foobar is how I personally found out about this, and he covers how to do both 1, both 2, and both 3, and he covers like his farming locations and how to do that, so I'm not gonna go through every single one, because I really want you guys to go and check out his channel and check out his video, which will be linked in the video description. He also covers how to get, what is it called again? There's a cudgel that you can get from, not Redridge, Swamp of Sorrows, Nobor's Cudgel. You can get this one right now at level 25, which he covers on his channel, which has no gold making value, but it's very good for phase 2 prep. If you want to min-max your prep for phase 2, you can even get, and yeah, I'm spoiling it, but you're gonna have to go to his channel to find out how, you can get the Shattered Necklace from the Uldaman mobs right now at level 25. It's a level 37 quest, or 37, 38, so you can't do anything with it now, but you can have it ready for when phase 2 comes out, and when you get to those high level 30s, and then just hand that in for extra experience. So once again, massive shout out to Foobar for being the big brain here, finding all these things, and I just want to highlight the gold making aspect of especially the Cortello's Riddle, and also show you a couple more locations, because in his video, he covers all the boats, but not all the locations, so I'm going to go through a couple of extras in this video and how to get the Riddle in the locations that I personally found. Alright, so I have farmed a couple more Cortello's Riddles now, and I've gotten stuck on a bad layer where I simply can't get away, and I guess I'm just going to show you on one boat where they can spawn, because at the moment they're all in that one location where you pretty much can't get them. So I'm just going to show you where they can spawn, where you want to grab them, and where you want to layer swap when they are in that one position. So what you just want to do is use Eagle Eye to scout where they are, and based on where they are, you can then position yourself differently to find actually loot the Riddle as well. So the first place to check is this one, and at the moment all the boats have it in this location for me, and this location is really weird. You could potentially try to grab it here if you send your pet on them and the pet gets aggro, then you loot the Riddle really fast, but in this one you're gonna have, unless you time this patrol correctly, so you would have to actually mark the patrol and then send your pets on these two while looting the Riddle really fast. So for me, this one is just a no-go, especially on this boat. There's one other boat where you can get this one, but on this boat right here with this patrol, I'm just leaving this one alone and skipping this boat. That being said, the other two you could try to get it in this room, but personally I usually just leave it in this room. That being said, my favorite spot is this one right here. Like if it spawns here for you, you are so golden. Always loot this one. So what I'm personally doing for this one is just doing a death run. So you're running onto the boat, you're then dying anywhere on the boat, try to die directly above this place or go down the stairs, then die. That way you can resurrect inside this room, and once again, by timing this patrol correctly, you can loot the thing. You can loot the Riddle, not even get into combat, and then he will come back and start casting on you, in which case you will die on the way back, take rest sickness, and just go to Booty Bay and send your thing away, then swim back, right? So loot the thing, die, rest sickness, send it away, swim around, get back here. This room is so free every single time on every single boat. You just have to die once, loot, and then die again and respawn. Now another location where the actual Riddle can spawn is at the cannons. If I can just get in one more time, we can see it can sometimes spawn at one of these cannons, and depending on the boat, that's when you just skip the Riddle as well. But on some of the boats you can actually use the ladder, or like the way to get on the boat, to jump on and somehow get that Riddle. For me, that one is a little bit too chaotic and I just skip that one. There's one more kind of free one, and that is all the way down here. Sometimes the Riddle spawns in one of these two corners, in which case that is absolutely free, because what you do is you position yourself, your character, on the other side of the wall, and then you eagle eye and just min-max your positioning here, scroll in, use your pet as like as a point to like know where you are, kind of. So just make sure you're standing as close to where the riddle is on the outside, and then just use Eagle Eye and click on the riddle down here while you're standing on the other side of the wall. There's one more place it can spawn down here, and that is in between these two boxes, and for that one it's really simple. You death run one more time and you respawn exactly where I'm standing now, because that way you're not in line of sight of anything, and you simply grab the riddle. So this one is also free and just requires one death run to actually get here. Now I want to show you one more boat, because the free room that I was talking about, by the way, when it comes to the riddle at the bottom, you would go real close. Like for example, I'm going to show you right now, if the riddle was on the bottom where I just showed you, you would go somewhere like this, and then you would loot the riddle, right? Depending on your character model, this is going to be easy or hard. If you're playing a male night elf like me, this will be harder for you, because our character model is kind of huge compared to everything else, so just keep that in mind as well. Now, if I can just get myself to this boat, I think that one is the fun one when it comes to the free room. So let me go to the free room and try to show you that. I literally just grabbed the previous one from that room, so you can see one more time it's in here, and this is one where you once again want to skip, because you have one mob on the outside, you have two mobs on the inside. There's pretty much no way of getting this riddle, and if it spawns next to Iron Patch, that is so free. You would just have to die once again, respawn here, let Iron Patch aggro you, and then send your pet. So you would release and then call your pet real fast, and Iron Patch is going to kill your pet in just about 6 seconds, which means you have just enough time to loot the riddle. Your pet will then die, and then you will die, which is okay, because you're going to once again take the rest sickness and get back to Booty Bay for that one. And just to show you the other boat as well, like this room is so free on every single boat, it's ridiculous. I can probably just Eagle Eye from here into the cannons, can't I? If I just get to the cannon right here and get in. Probably gonna go upstairs by doing this. Yeah, we are. Damn it. Alright. Here we are. We're gonna get there finally. So this is so cheesy, by the way. The whole farm and the whole strategy here is so cheesy that you're able to loot things through Eagle Eye when you're standing on the outside, but it's just the way the game works. So once again, this one is free as well, because what you would do is you would death run over here, you will go to the boat, die, release down here, and this one is going to aggro you or your pet, so you release, summon the pet really fast, and send the pet on this mob while looting the riddle, and then dying, going to Booty Bay, sending a mail away, because once again the riddle is unique, so every single time you pick up one, you have to go back to Booty Bay anyway to actually mail that one away. The thing here is that you're using Eagle Eye to find out where they are, and 2 of the locations can be death run, and the other location on the bottom you literally loot on the outside of the wall by min-maxing your positioning and standing so close to the riddle, like find out exactly where the riddle is and then stand as humanly close as possible. It's really pixel perfect, so you have to, like, if the riddle is on the other side of the wall right now, you have to min-max and find out exactly where the riddle is and stand on the exact right pixel to loot that riddle. Now, when you get this down, this farm is absolutely mental. Once again, the riddles are selling for 20 gold on my server right now, and even if they go down to 10 gold, you can comfortably get at least 1 riddle every 10 minutes. It is very layer dependent, by the way, so what you would have to do is farm on layer 1, and then when layer 1 is bricked, like for example I just showed you, when they're in the lounge, as I call it, where the captain is, you can't loot that riddle. So when all the 3 riddles are in the captain room, you would have to layer swap, and then when all the layers are bricked, there's pretty much nothing you could do except wait for them to naturally reorganize, which happens like on a couple of hours basis or something, where they just naturally despawn. It's kind of like a gold vein when you're farming iron veins, right? Suddenly you get a gold vein pop, you can't mine it, but it takes a couple of hours and then a gold vein despawns as well. And same thing with these guys, so you would farm layer 1 until layer 1 is bricked, then jump to layer 2 and farm layer 2 until that one is bricked, and the more hunters are doing this, the harder this will be. But these riddles will be wanted by absolutely everyone. Once again, it's even in phase 2 when you are level 40, you can't really go and solo this. The pirates are level 42 to 47, so you would have to have at least a 5-man party, preferably a raid, to find this riddle, but at the moment hunters can solo it and sell it on the auction house. I can definitely see this one going down in price quite a bit, but even if you get 5 gold per, you will only have to get 4 of them every single hour to make 20 gold per hour, which at the moment is quite a lot of gold per hour for a solo farm. So if you're looking to make some gold, this one is definitely worth looking into, and it's worth learning. It just takes a little bit of time to learn the positioning, especially for the bottom one, for the bottom layer where you have to loot from the outside, but the death running ones, they are so simple. So once again, go and check it out, and once again a massive shout out to Foobar for finding this, and once again I took the strategy from him. I found a couple more spawns, just wanted to build upon the strategy, and also talk about the whole gold making aspect, because this could be a gold mine. Either way, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, and let me know let me know how many of these you were able to find in 1 hour. Let's just put it that way. I want to see how much gold we can make here, boys. Either way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.